How's it, guys and girls? Today we're going to take a look at the brand new air rifle from Daystate, and this is the Daystate Red Wolf Safari. So if you're probably wondering what's up with the moustache, I'm doing it for Movember. If you're not sure what is Movember, it's an annual event that involves growing of moustaches for the awareness of men's health issues like prostate cancer, testicle cancer, and men's suicide. If you want more information around this, I'll leave a link down in the description to their website, so please go check it out. The Safari is an electronic air rifle, and with Daystate being the leaders in the world when it comes to this, they even better it with the Safari. The Safari features a brand new ambidextrous stock with a nice wooden texture finish to it, and it has a adjustable cheek piece and a adjustable butt pad. On the bottom of the stock it has a nice cutout with a brand new magnetic dust cap to it, which is a nice feature. So all brand new when it comes to the stock. I must say the stock looks really nice, and I don't think that video will justify the nice texture to this stock. The cocking lever is super smooth to cock because there's no hammer spring tension that you have to pull back. So this makes it very smooth every time you cock the gun. With the gun being ambidextrous, the cocking lever can be switched over to the left hand side as well by loosening a couple of screws, flipping it over and fastening it again. Staying on the cocking side, we're going to take a look at the magazine, and Daystate still uses their trusty 10-shot rotary magazine with the anti-double loading system. And the way it works, there's a small pin right here in the breech that shoots up every time you take a shot, and it will hit the magazine's index pin right here, and that will rotate the magazine. So this ensures that there won't be any double loading, and this is a very nice feature when it comes to this magazines. When you buy the gun, you will also get a single shot tray, which I really like, and some people say that they get better accuracy with the single shot tray. Luckily for me, the magazine works just as well as a single shot tray, as you will see a little bit later in the video. The trigger is also an electronic trigger, and this one is really light, but it is adjustable in length and in weight, and it also has a adjustable blade, so you can also adjust it towards your shooting style for more comfort and control. With the Safari being the more powerful version when it comes to the Red Wolf lineup, you're probably wondering what is making it tick, and it has a brand new GCU in it, which will boost the power up to 20%. So this is really something good. And when it comes to the 22 caliber, you get up to 65 foot-pounds, which I will also get into a little bit later. New board, bigger capacitors, you're definitely going to need a bigger battery to run these ones. And Daystate really had to get a bigger battery that will run this bad boy. And they got an 800 milliamp 11.1 volt battery to do the job. And if you're wondering where this baby sits, it sits right here at the bottom in the pistol grip. So everything is tucked away neatly and in a place where you cannot see it. One thing that you do have to remember is to be very careful when you take out this battery, not to break this little connector here. And unfortunately, Daystate had to install these little connectors to make everything fit inside the pistol grip. The battery will give you a couple of thousand shots before you need to recharge it, and you do get a nice 3-cell charger with the gun when you buy it. Quickly having a look at the GCU, it also has a couple of features that include a magazine count, which I really like, and how it works is every time your magazine is empty, the gun will vibrate to tell you that the magazine is empty, and then you have to take the magazine out to reset the magazine count. I really like that feature. It also has a low pressure indication, a low battery indication, and then your power settings, high, medium and low. So you can choose between those power settings to shoot various pellets at various speeds. And lastly, it gives you the live air pressure inside the cylinder, so you always know how much fuel you got left in the tank. Having a look at the cylinder, the Safari has a 480cc carbon fiber cylinder that is charged up to 250 bar. The Safari comes with a 60 centimeter polygon barrel that is nicely covered up with this carbon fiber shroud, and at the end of it, it has a 1/2 inch UNF threaded tip, so you can add a moderator, which I strongly recommend because of this gun being so powerful. It really barks. When it comes to the 25 caliber Safaris, they have a special barrel on them, which is called the ART or ART barrels. So ART is a selected group of developers, testers and engineers from the UK and USA, and they are under strict testing to improve all the accuracy and performance of all Daystate products. So unfortunately the 22 calibers do not come out with the ART barrels, only the 25 calibers. Before we move over to the accuracy testing, there's some more information that I want to give you about the Safari. They come in 0.22, 0.25 with the ART barrel and the 30 caliber. The gun weighs 3.8 kilograms unscoped, and the overall length of the gun is 114 centimeters. Okay, so having a look at the performance of the Safari, I'm going to read everything off a piece of paper because I cannot remember everything. For every power setting, I filled the gun up to 250 bar, and then I shot it down to when the low pressure indication came up, just to standardize everything. So firstly, let's look at the high power setting. On high, I got 32 shots from 250 bar down to 210 bar, and I shot the JSB 33.95 grain pellets at 930 feet per second, and that gave me 65 foot-pounds of energy, and that is just freaking tons of power for a 22 caliber air rifle. And if you want the power, it is there. I did not shoot the 25 grain redesigned pellets on high because it went way over 1,000 feet per second, and I thought, you know, accuracy wise it's not going to cut it, so I kept the 33 grain pellets on high. Going over to the medium power setting, I got 82 shots from 250 bar down to 151 bar when the low pressure indication came up, and I shot the 25.39 redesigned JSB pellets at 965 feet per second, and it gave me 52 foot-pounds of energy. That is also tons of power with plenty of shots. You have, you know, loads of room to play with when you go out hunting with the gun, so the choice is yours. So lastly, having a look at the low power setting, which worked the best for me and which were the most accurate out of all three power settings, I got 126 shots from 250 bar down to 120 bar, shooting the JSB 25.39 grain redesigned pellets at 925 feet per second, giving me 48 foot-pounds of energy, which is just freaking outstanding. Still tons of power, plenty of accuracy, and this I need to show you guys. Now, if you followed me on Instagram or on Facebook, you would have seen these groups by now. So your average group that you can expect on 100 meters is this. I did it over and over and over and over again. This is 10 shots at 100 meters. The target size is a Coke bottle cap, and this is just unheard of, crazy, outstanding. But then I calmed myself down and I tried to shoot the best group that I could, and to be honest with you, it took me a couple of tries, but this is the best group that I ever shot with any PCP air rifle till today. That is also 10 shots at 100 meters. I got one flyer, but who the hell cares about that little flyer if you get 9 shots inside that Coke bottle cap that tight at 100 meters. Again, that's unheard of. I've never seen something like this in my life when it comes to a 22 caliber air rifle. It's just unfreaking believable. I quickly want to give a big thanks to Daystate for making this video possible, for borrowing me this gun. I must say this is really one of the best guns I ever shot, and thanks from everybody for making these premium air rifles. They are just outstanding. We do enjoy them a hell of a lot. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also share it with somebody that might be interested in a gun like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.